The supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. All warfare is based on deception. Appear weak when you are strong, and strong when you are weak. If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear 100 battles. Victorious warriors win first and then go to war. In the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. The greatest victory is that which requires no battle. He will win who knows when to fight and when not to fight. Opportunities multiply as they are seized. To know your enemy, you must become your enemy. He who is prudent and lies in wait for an enemy who is not will be victorious. Engage people with what they expect. Quickness is the essence of the war. Plan for what is difficult while it is easy. The whole secret lies in confusing the enemy. A wise commander avoids the battle. Even the finest sword plunged into salt water will eventually rust. Move swift as the wind and closely formed as the wood. Pretend inferiority and encourage his arrogance. He will win whose army is animated by the same spirit throughout all its ranks. The quality of decision is like the well-timed swoop of a falcon. Energy may be likened to the bending of a bow. Wheels of justice grind slow, but grind fine. One mark of a great soldier is that he fights on his own terms. Do not press a desperate foe too hard. If the mind is willing, the flesh could go on and on. Treat your men as your own beloved sons. When you surround an army, leave an outlet free. It is easy to love your friend, but sometimes the hardest lesson is to love your enemy. He who is destined to defeat first fights and afterward looks for victory. Strategy without tactics is the slowest route to victory. Tactics without strategy is the noise before defeat. Who wishes to fight must first count the cost. He who prepared himself waits to take the enemy unprepared. The line between disorder and order lies in logistics. Rouse him and learn the principle of his activity. Know thyself and you will win all battles. Ponder and deliberate before you make a move. Attack him where he is unprepared. The wise warrior avoids unnecessary battles. Water shapes its course according to the nature of the ground. So in war, the way is to avoid what is strong and strike at what is weak. When the outlook is bright, bring it before their eyes. Rewards for good service should not be deferred. Do many calculations before battle. He who knows the art of the direct and indirect approach will win. Let your plans be dark and impenetrable as night. In war, practice dissimulation. Build your opponent a golden bridge to retreat across. If quick, I survive. If not quick, I am lost. There is no instance of a nation benefiting from prolonged warfare. Those skilled in warfare move the enemy. If you are far from the enemy, make him believe you are near. Convince your enemy that there is a safe road of escape. Success in warfare is gained by carefully accommodating ourselves to the enemy's purpose. The good fighters of old first put themselves beyond the possibility of defeat. Do not repeat the tactics which have gained you one victory. Hold out baits to entice the enemy. Attack where he is unprepared. Appear where you are unexpected. Agitate him and discover the pattern of his movement. For there has never been a protracted war from which a country has benefited. Wheels of war turn on preparation. To secure ourselves against defeat lies in our own hands. A leader leads by example, not by force. He who is not acquainted with the designs of his neighbors cannot prepare alliances. Secret operations are essential in war. If words of command are not clear and distinct, the generals will not understand. When the enemy is relaxed, make them toil. He will win who has military capacity and is not interfered with by the sovereign. Regard your soldiers as your children. The captured soldiers should be kindly treated. When you engage in actual fighting, if victory is long in coming, then men's weapons will grow dull. A kingdom should not be governed on the basis of war. War means deception. A clever general avoids anger and arrogance. If his forces are united, separate them. If sovereign and subject are in accord, put division between them. If your opponent is of choleric temper, seek to irritate him. When strong, avoid them. He who lacks foresight and underestimates his enemy will surely be captured. Order or disorder depends on organization. Let one be lord of victory, not its servant. When the enemy is close at hand and remains quiet, he is relying on the natural strength of his position. Whether the army is marching or encamping, the general must be ever watchful. A wise general makes a point of foraging on the enemy. In night fighting, use many torches and drums. The opportunity of defeating the enemy is provided by the enemy himself. The art of war teaches us to rely not on the likelihood of the enemy not coming. Do not rely on the chance of his not attacking. Make your calculations and plans beforehand. If he is hampered in movement, know that he is hungry. If a general listens to his counsel, he will fail. Do not attack uphill. In difficult ground, keep closely united. When in doubt, surprise the enemy. You can be sure of succeeding in your attacks if you only attack places which are undefended. If you know neither the enemy nor yourself, you will succumb in every battle. Management of many is the same as the management of few. He who is careful and attentive will be victorious. A leader must be calm, clear, and unmoved.